Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. In the last episode, you most probably just left with me closing up this first location, and right now I'm getting started with uh, continuing on with the build. Now, there is a reason why I need to continue on with the build right away. That's because this little platform that I have isn't enough to actually sustain much. It's going to need to be built out by quite a bit. I know that they're already from the get-go, so there isn't much for me to stress about. I'm going to have to pull it out one whole layer back. I'm going to have to pull it out another whole layer on the side, and that's going to be my first 3x3. So this is going to be the building blocks for the next part of the game. Now I'm going to head down to that primary ship where I started off with. I'm going to have to pick up a whole lot of iron in that area, and then I'm going to head back this way. Okay, so I'm just looking at what I need for my screens and my furniture. Some of these are very basic, so I'm going to have to gather them up and put them into my base on the top. But first things first, I need to expand that base. Once it's at that full size that it needs to be, then I'll come back down here and grab everything else that I may need. Five more slots, so we need to get 5 more pieces of iron on my way up there. And in case you think this world is static generated, it isn't. It's actually random resource generation, but the world itself is a standard template. Everything is made exactly the same, so no matter who you are, if you start with the same starting point, you'll have a similar distribution of resources. Okay. Oh, there's it. So these early bombardments come in with iron, silicone, just your basics for you to start off with. And as you can see, there's not much for me to do right now. I'm going to be putting out all these foundations, then I'm going to be putting the living compartments, and then later on you get a 4x2, which is a big expansion, which I won't be putting on any of these. But if I had them, that means I'd have more space internally. Then I'm going to have these veg tubes which will go up inside, and then I'll start putting out more of these wind turbines. That's the exact process in which I actually develop out my buildings. Now you might be wondering why I keep coming down this way. That's because there's a lot more mineral sites down that direction, and there's one or two minerals in particular that you need that are only going to be found on the back of the map on the direction that I'm going towards. So yeah, here we go. 1, 2. Got 2. I need way more iron than this. A little bit of pacing, a little bit of looking around on the map, and you'll know how to position yourself. When I first played this, I think I died like about 25 times before I realized how far I could go before I was outside of the regular range. Okay, I need to get to the compartment, otherwise I'll never get back to my big living compartment that I'm developing. You'll notice that I'm at 0 TI still. That's because I'm still just developing my starter, and as I build this base, just the level of the base, it's going to end up obstructing the amount of power that I have. So it's that critical that I actually gain everything like I'm aiming for right now. And after I start improving, the atmosphere will change from orange to blue. So yeah, that's another thing to look forward to. This fortunately doesn't consume power, but the next stage will, when I start adding more compartments. This is real early development, so resources are like super abundant, and then later on you're going to see that resources become weird because there's going to be requirements for aluminium and super alloy and all these weird items that are really just alloyed materials which you have to make. So yeah. If I did everything right, yeah, I'm perfect. I don't have enough for another one, so yeah, so that's 3 more, so that's 6 by 3. 1, 2, 3. I need to get 6 iron, and I can start this construction. might be wondering why I'm overloading on the iron right now. That's because I can actually get away with this overload, just this once. Oh no. Oh, looks like I'm gonna die. Time for me to build up the last few stands on this cobalt and silicon. So yeah, this game really does have a slow start. As you can see, it's dragging along, and I'm definitely dragging it a little bit too much. But soon you'll see how it goes when it starts getting a little bit faster. Once things start picking up, you're going to see that my character is going to be able to move a little bit bigger on the distance. There's going to be more items for me to interact with. I'm going to be going to further out locations, and you'll see that there's a whole unlock bar as you start progressing up on technology. Seven more. production, consumption. Now I got everything safe. Sound, I need to get the other screen up. Silicon. Nice and magnesium. Easy peasy. Now I have to go get the beans from the other location. Titanium. Do I have titanium in here? Yeah. And you can see that the index is now started to climb. I'm at 7. The world really starts shifting gears quite quickly the moment you start developing. So you'll see the moment I put in the plant, things will also start rising up at a faster rate. And there's a reason why I haven't yet spent my iron. I already know how many windmills I need. Then I'm going to need solar panels. Then I'm going to need the tier 2 windmills and the tier 2 solar panels. So I have to keep a careful eye on my power consumption, because this is a very big compartment for the right in the start. And I always know that it's going to be required. So let's have a look. 70 NPA, that's not going to be far. That's oxygen tank 2. That's going to get me much further. Oh yeah, 5 kPa. I need to put this in. And as you can see, things are starting to move. Heat is still down to 0. Yeah, I need to check my energy consumption. What does the drill take? 0.5. I can put in 2 more drills. My windmills are rather messy. That's because I'm going to go with upgrade instead of build new each time. .5 NPA per second. I want 70 to be reached so that the unlock starts. Here we go. This one I can't really improve right now. I have to go and get more vegetable seeds. In terms of power production, I've got a total of 5 remaining. 8 kilowatts being generated. That's more than enough for now. All of these are eating my power. Fantastic, finally. Silicon, cobalt, titanium, magnesium. Need to get heat in order to get that up. This is a ways away. No, it's not. Let's see. This is not so important. This is important. 300 Ti. I get my backpack T2. Solar panel is at 1 kilo Ti, which is ways away from here. So yeah, time for me to start getting some cobalt and ice, and I'm going to be making a long-term survival pack. You might be wondering what's up with me saying a long-term survival pack, and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be making a whole lot of oxygen and water bottles, and I'm going to be making small little trips into nearby ships. Like there's a ship right there. Even with what I have right now, it's a little bit too little. I needed the oxygen tank to increase. I actually need more room on the side of oh, this here is good. Just grab a little bit more while I can. Okay, fully loaded, and now it's off to the nearby rack. This rack is really close by, so it isn't that dangerous to go into, but there's another rack inside this mountain range that I'm going to need to go to later. I don't want to try and pick up any resources. There are resources inside that are important. More importantly, it's the resources for this here. I'm going to get the iridium. So yeah, you can see this is like a real basic game, and you can see my oxygen is already almost halfway down. And that's what I needed. Fully loaded already. One of the things that I can say is that the planets that surround this thing are beautiful right now, and they only get less spectacular once the sky turns blue. I love how my entire base is glowing right now against this environment. Makes it look incredible. Backpack T2. Finally, that unlock has arrived. Oh, I don't have the silicone for it. That ate 2 kilowatts on its own. So you can see quick and easy. Now this is also climbing up. Vegetation tubes are going to come up very quickly. It's fantastic. Silicone. Do I have more silicone? Yes, I do. If I unlocked any more construction items, let's see. No, I can put the lamppost outside. That won't help me. Don't need a chair. Don't need any of these living items. These are the only screens I have. I have everything here made, so all I can do is increase my vegetable tubes. There's 2 that I found inside that ship, so I can go back in and grab them now. You can see that the game doesn't progress at an alarming rate. It's actually quite cool and calm. All you've got to do is learn your progression, and obviously I've already gotten a feel to my progression. That's how come I'm not dying constantly to the lack of air. And yeah, that does give me what I'm thinking. Okay, I will be back. That may not have looked like such a big haul, but in fact that was a massive haul. Just 2 pieces of super alloy is going to help me a lot when the next stage opens, which shouldn't be too far from now because everything is already terraforming on its own. Actually, wait 1 second, I can build another. just double check on my power consumption. What does the vegetation tube eat? 0.35. So let's see if I can build another one. I just need magnesium. Okay, so that is maxed. That is maxed so far. That is not maxed. How's my power consumption looking? 1.35. Well within the craftable range, but I'm gonna need more soon. So I'm going back into that ship, grab whatever is left in resources, and get out of there. Now those blueprints that I just pulled out from there, they're very important as well. Yet another one of these critical items. And now to get out of here. I need some iron again. Gonna need some other minerals as well, so going to be coming out here very soon. That is actually fantastic. 1 part per trillion. This here is really close. There's a vegetation tube T2. Progression screen is at 2 NK. Solar panels, yes, that is exactly what I want to be putting up soon. Let me just double check the requirement. One 1.2 versus 6.5. So I just need to grab silicone. I need 8 silicone and I need way more cobalt. Oh yeah, you don't want to get hit by one of those asteroids. If they hit you, you're dead basically. One ice, one silicone to get them to T2. Okay. I need to double check on this. Way above where I need to be. Increasing that backpack is just as important. Aluminium, silicon, titanium. Well, this has been a little bit of a surprise to me. I thought it hasn't even been 20 minutes. Looks like I overshot this one. I'll make this an hour long second episode, and then I will continue on with upgrades. Yeah, you're going to get the first few hours of the game. You can see how come it's so easy to keep going with it. There's always a progression to make in the game. It gives you that sense of accomplishment from the moment you start. That should give me a massive power array. Let me just have a look. 43 right now. Right in the start. I know that I'm going to head up to 40,000, but these don't make any difference to that progression. Looking at this side, I've gotten all the way up here. I'm heading towards solar panels T2. Oxygen, the heater T2 is coming up quick. Heat, let's see. That's the screen. It's going to be unlocked in a long time. The drill is really close. That's going to come in really soon. So yeah, looks like I'm really doing well with my progression. Oh yeah, time for my bag. One more size of bag after this here that unlocks all the slots, and then I'll have a massive bag to move around with, making things like this here super easy to handle. Okay, how much of silicone do I have access? One silicone, one ice. I need silicone and ice again, that's good. With just those small little upgrades, things are starting to fly at a higher rate. The parts per million are starting to increase at 4.5. You can see that the pressure is starting to increase. Everything is starting to go on a positive scale. My terraforming index is 3.66 and it's going to keep climbing up. So yeah, here we go. Right now I need ice and silicone. I need 4 ice, 2 silicone, 1 magnesium. Oh man, that is not going to be good timing. That requires aluminium, which I do have, fortunately for me. things are really heating up on the planet. Things are moving my way. So now let's see what T2 does. Yeah, I just needed an aluminium. Silicon's already in there. I need a titanium, and let me see what's the generation. 0.3, 4.5. Okay, now that is really, really good. Now I haven't yet even started to build the more important items from the basic living items in here. So there's bigger construction units and things that are going to come. You can see there's grass spreaders and things like this here as you go along. But right now what I did is I increased the pressure construction, and as soon as this starts going up, things start becoming a little bit better for me because I can start putting some crazy things. I know there's a few more of those decoder items, and I haven't yet built the 2 items that I unlocked. I don't have any more aluminium. Time to get 4 cobalt and make myself another set of oxygen tanks. Time to go do some heavy mining. Their agility improvement means that I can now travel a little bit further. Forgot about it originally, but here we go. Agility plus mining will mean that I can mine faster, plus I can move faster, and I already knew about that. I just forgot to actually put them into action. I just need a titanium for them. I did prepare my stuff for a nice long trip, but this is just a small little upgrade to get me a little bit further along. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be about it for this one. I know it was extra long. I intended to do 4 30-minute episodes, but there's gonna be an hour and hopefully 2 30 minutes. So catch you all in the next one. Have a good day. Ow. My head is spinning.